is older than the sea. The simple truth about the love she brings to me. Where do I begin? Where do I start? Those are the lyrics written by Carl Sigman of the theme song to the 1970 romantic drama movie, Love Story. The movie starred Alan McGraw and Ryan O'Neal long before he had a reality show on cable TV. Like any good movie, Love Story had many subplots that contributed to the superb performances of the supporting cast. What really kept you glued to the screen was a young couple who had just married after the two of them had sacrificed to get the husband through law school. The wife taught school during the day. The husband studied his way through Harvard and landed an entry-level position as an attorney with a prestigious Boston law firm. Now ready to start a family, the couple sought medical advice after repeated attempts failed to conceive the child the couple also wanted. While going through the standard medical test of why a couple is having a difficult time getting pregnant, the doctors called the husband in and told him that the test had revealed his wife had leukemia. I won't tell you any more about the movie except it's a great movie for the holiday, and I would give it 4 stars. The theme song asks the question, where do I begin to tell the story of how great a love can be? I would start right here in this sanctuary in 1988. The leading man and woman took center stage and gave this performance. Renee, take you to be my wife, husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poor. I promise my love to you forever, and just as this circle is without end, my love for you is eternal. Chicago running back Gale Sayers confessed his love for his teammate in an art imitating life movie Brian song. I love Brian Bigelow, Billy D. Williams said. Well, I love Miss Callahan. She was the jelly to my peanut butter, the twinkle in my eye, the blue in my sky. It was her who was the shake in my bake, the glaze on my donuts, sprinkles on my sundae, the jewel on my crown, and the milk in my shake. Yes, she was the flip to my flop. The sweet in my dreams and the spring in my step. Mrs. Callahan was the beat to my heart. It is my honor to read a peek into the soul of a son every mother wants. A father every man should be, a husband you would want your daughter to bring home, and a friend everyone should have. Close your eyes, reach for a tissue, or hold the hand of a person sitting next to you as you listen. My Renee, my sugar, you're one of God's angels. In the clear word Bible, Isaiah chapter 57 verse 1 and 2 says, good people die and no one considers why. Devout men are taken away and no one understands. But the Lord takes them anyway to spare them from evil. Those who live the way God wants them to will find peace and rest in death. How do I begin to write something that is appropriate for such a special lady? How was I to know that the 50th birthday surprise party that I gave you just 5 short years ago would be the last time that I could publicly acknowledge how great and beautiful a lady Renee Patrice Callahan is? I met the former Renee Patrice Callahan 30 plus years ago. At that time, I was a man who really didn't have a direction or a purpose. And then I met you at Rick Staten's party. You helped give me direction, though you would say a man will never stop to ask for directions. You became my definite purpose, my reason for living. We, along with our girls, have traveled the world over. You've shared my dreams, my joys, my pains. And if I had my life to live all over again, I'd spend every moment with you, going even more places and doing even more exciting and different things and really getting to know him. Because of you, life is worth living. I now think back to those moments that we were together, and I will cherish that time for the rest of my life. Well, I won't be able to touch you, to hold you, to feel you, to kiss you. I will hold you and touch and feel in my heart always and forever. Just to be close to you was what made me happy. Just for that moment, just for that hour, just for that day. Being married to you for the past 23 years has been an incredible ride. I've been the luckiest man on earth to have a faithful, loving, sharing, compassionate partner as you. You made my rough edges smooth like the Swarovski crystals you collected. You gave me dolphins to chase. You gave me Indy 500 cars to race. You inspired me with your original paintings. Your original poems have touched many hearts. You were so talented in many ways, and you shared that talent with everyone around you. You were my dream come true. Sometimes I had to pinch myself to make sure I wasn't in a mirage. We were supposed to grow old together. Our love was supposed to stand the test of time. There's still so much that we didn't get to experience. We played the games people play. We made our mistakes along the way. I needed you, and you needed me. Through our trials and tribulations, our good and bad times, we have always been there for each other. You wanted girls, so you prayed for girls, thinking that I wanted a boy. The Lord answered both of our prayers by giving us two healthy, beautiful girls. You have helped me raise two reverent, beautiful, giving, compassionate, thoughtful, and well-rounded young ladies. Your daughters will remember all the lessons that you taught them at the crucial learning years. For that matter, your daughter's friends will also remember you for being a mom to them as well. Thanks for being the best mom to our girls and the best wife to me. I laughed at your sticker that said, the only way to change a man is to change his diaper. You didn't realize it, but you definitely changed me and made me a much better man. You brought me to the seventh-day Adventism by sharing your faith and belief. For that, I will be eternally grateful. You were such a happy and positive person who shared your faith with everyone. You fed anyone who you came in contact with. The food that I'm talking about can be found in John chapter 4, verse 34, where the clear word Bible says, the food I'm talking about is the happiness that comes from doing what God sent me to do. You had a way of making people feel comfortable no matter their status or place. You loved, as you called them, your dots, your babies, in the Children's National Hospital Intensive Care Nursery, where you worked for so many years. You interceded countless times on behalf of your dots because you didn't want them to feel pain. You always wanted to be an advocate for those who couldn't speak for themselves. You enjoyed taking care of and helping everybody that you came in contact with. Your strength is gone, drained from your body like water from a broken jar. Your life has been short because of the unbearable pain from the breast cancer. I was at death's door, and you nursed me back to health. I was supposed to nurse you back to good health. I wanted to take all your pain and suffering. It hurt my heart to see you suffer, to see you endure the pain that you have had to endure for such a long time. We were warriors, and you fought a good fight, but it's time to rest and wait for the Lord to come and take you home. God is our refuge and strength, and ever-present help in this time of trouble. The Lord has said the day will come when he will restore the people that his hands have made. My promise to you is that I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that when I wake up on that great day and wonderful day, that I'll be right there to go home with you. You won't be in pain, and I won't be in my wheelchair. We'll be able to spend eternity together. Thanks for the time you've given me and our family. The memories are all in our minds. And now that we've come to the end of our time together on this earth, there's something I have to say out loud. talented, marvelous, magnificent, beautiful, loving, wonderful, caring, sharing, giving, reverent, understanding, and a religious lady that will be missed by us and so many more. In the Clear Word Bible, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13 says, there are three important things that will last forever: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. And I love you, and I love you, and I love you, your husband.